an AMI digital exclusive.
I'm writer, musician, and amputee Christa Couture. This is Postcards from Salt Spring Island. One of my favorite places that the ferry takes us is Salt Spring Island. I think taking the ferry is a really good example of the getting there is half the fun, because you leave the bustling city and you're in line in your car waiting to get on the ferry, but the second you come out here, you're in this incredible landscape and you have these beautiful views, and then it lands you in these magical places. And so for me, we're heading to Salt Spring Island. That to me is one of the most beautiful places in the world. It's so close to the mainland. It's so accessible from that perspective in that it's a close distance, and yet it's this oasis. The climate, the trees, the lifestyle is so beautiful. Getting there is in a joy in itself. These ferries that cross between the mainland and the Gulf Islands are pretty accessible from a mobility perspective. There are accessible parking spots on the vehicle deck. There's elevators. Most of the entrances are flat. There's no steps or bumps. There's automatic door openers. So from that perspective, it's pretty great for travel. So on the ferry, you might see some wildlife, maybe a whale if you're lucky. I love when we get closer to the small islands, you get to spy on like these incredible houses that are built into the side of the rocks. And then as you get into the Gulf Islands and you get into the harbor, you can see the small mountains on the island and the arbutus trees that dot the land everywhere you go. And there you're gonna see a lot of deer. So you're going to see a lot of birds. Salt Spring, like in between the mainland and Vancouver Island, it gets less rain than either of those places, so you're going to get a lot of sun as well.
Now streaming on AMI+.